What's up, market maker militia? It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Lunch break here, guys. Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin is descending. It's making patterns and it's breaking patterns. Hence, it is descending, guys. I'm going to give you some price targets and let's look at where this can go because this is very bearish still for Bitcoin, okay? So let's jump right into this, guys. And afterwards, I'm going to show you one of my favorite patterns. I've been tracking it on the daily, and so far it is playing to a T. And I think you all are going to be very surprised at the price predictions I'm going to give you. So let's get to that ASAP. Why are we making these shapes, guys? And why is it important? Let me show you. Whale pump, again, double top, guys, breaks down. Whale pump, double top, breaks down. Consolidation, double top, breaks down. Why did it break down so far? You actually entered the kill box again. You had three double tops print in a row after every single whale pump, but that's the micro patterns, guys. Remember, we have micro patterns in trend and then macro patterns when you zoom out. You don't even have to zoom out the time frame. Squish your bars together. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, you broke the neckline, you dumped. This is why pattern trading is so important, guys. It gives you clear views of price action. It's a predictive tool and it shows you the trend. And not only this, you have a macro pattern on top of a macro pattern. Well, what do you mean, Brendan? I'm going to show you right now. Squish up your bars some more. This is why everything is so bearish from a pattern trader perspective. Okay, I've been doing this for over 2 decades. Left shoulder, head. Look at the confluence of support with the candles. If you get some velocity and come down here and print candles, you're printing a right shoulder and you're descending further. Just a descent from this first head and shoulders. Let's look and see what the price prediction would be. 46,280, guys. Doesn't mean it gets there. It's a pattern completion target, which would put you up around here somewhere. You're going to find support before this as well. I'm sorry, put you up around here somewhere. You'll find support before this at some level, most likely up here with the candle clusters, okay? And you can always throw on your visible range VPVR and you can see the volume as well. But they don't always complete to their target, but it lets you know, it gives you an idea of where you're going. Let's look at some support and resistance levels real quick, guys. Let's check this out. Let's see, we got the GAN on. I want to look at the LMF. I like visual representations of what's happening in the current trend, okay? And as you can see, the LMF, let me move this up for you. The LMF is showing a lot of selling right now. And you can see, this is why, see, the average person just looks at this and says, oh, Bitcoin's selling. But why is it selling? Because it's making patterns, it's making shapes, okay? It's very important to know. Educational material is available in our Discord on pattern trading, guys. This is all super bearish. I watched a couple of YouTube guys. I caught up with a couple of people. Crypto Crew University, Kirby, some other people. I watch people I like. I watch people I don't like to see if I miss anything. The general consensus in the YouTube community, and I'm sure you guys are seeing this because I know you watch other people, is basically there's a big move coming and we don't know which way it is. That seems to be the general consensus. And of course, there's people like myself, people like Crypto Savvy, or people like CoinsKid, to be fair, who have certain positions. CoinsKid has 200K. Savvy and I have it going down. Okay, so these people are taking positions. I base mine off of market analytics and my experience and the price action that I see in front of my face hours a day. That's how I come to my conclusions. It doesn't mean that they're going to be right. What it is a prediction based on the current market state and current market structure. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. All right, so we see the GAN. Let's look at our temas. There's probably a bearish cross. We had a bullish cross before. So yeah, we had our bullish cross down here, guys. We have a bearish cross here. Everything's geared for a rollover. Again, buyers at any time can bring it back up. You're just above the kill box. You fell into it twice already, okay? So just keep that in mind. Let's see if anything changed with the GAN. I don't have the GAN on this one. All right, let me look at the other time frame here. And remember to always zoom out. Guys, I want to show you my favorite pattern, okay? Let's get right to this. I want to show you my favorite pattern. My favorite pattern in trading is the Gartley pattern, okay? This is a bullish Gartley. You probably see me draw some of these. There's another bullish Gartley here. You set price targets. It's currently based on Fibonacci numbers, although Gartley himself didn't necessarily use Fibonacci numbers, but it's based basically on Fibonacci numbers, okay? So there's bullish and bearish Gartleys. It's my favorite pattern. So I want to show it to you without the color. People just call it butterflies, things like that. What does this look like to you guys? Do you see this? To a lot of people and to some traders, they would recognize this as an Elliott wave with an ABC correction, okay? You have your X, your A, your B, your C, and your D, okay? It's an impulse leg or an impulse wave with an ABC correction. Gartley came out with this in 1937 in his book, Profits in the Stock Market, which was the best book at the time. He had a Gartley pattern on page 222. It was called the Gartley 222. This is the pattern, okay? Since then, people have evolved it a little bit, Fibonacci, things like that. But Elliott Wave came out 3 years after his book came out, and it's the same exact concept, except he adds 4 waves into the front of it. And Elliott Wave theory is much more grandiose. It can predict all price action in any time frame. I use Elliott Wave as a forecasting tool. I do not personally believe it is a trading system. The reason being, it is super subjective. Case in point, look at CoinsKid, 200K. Look at Crypto Savvy, 10K. Okay, they're 190K apart with the exact same system. It's very, very subjective. Patterns either meet the parameters or they don't. I'm showing you this for a reason because I'm going to show you the pattern I did with the Gartley pattern, a bearish Gartley pattern. Okay, so it has to meet the parameters or it's not the valid pattern. These break the correct way 2/3 of the time, just like your ascending wedges, descending triangles, all the triangle trading shapes. Okay, keep that in mind. So let's go look at our daily. I drew a Gartley pattern, and so far it's tracking to form. I've waited for candles to print. Right now we're at point B. So price came down here. It tracked through here. It tracked up. We're printing up here. If price starts descending and coming down, guys, and comes to point C, you're going to be retracing from 48, 49K down to about 37, 39. There's a little bit of variance here, a little bit of leeway with your fib, so it can go up or down 1,000 or 2 points. It's still very, very close. And then from 37, you're going to 56K, and then that number might surprise people. 12,311. So this would be a crazy ride if it tracks true to form, and so far it is tracking true to form. This is a bearish Gartley pattern. You can Google it, you can read about it. I can do a video and show you how to draw it and use it if you guys want that. Just request it in the comments. If enough people say so, I'll just release a video, okay? We have Harmonic pattern trading in our room. And guys, we have a Harmonic pattern admin who's awesome and makes incredible, beautiful charts with his Harmonic patterns. The Gartley pattern was the godfather of all Harmonic patterns, okay? And it's the predecessor to Elliott Wave, and it's highly accurate 2/3 of the time, if not more. When using a certain structure, it can be a higher percentage. It's accurate. So this would be really interesting to watch. And this can all be invalidated if Bitcoin gets to 52K. 52K, it invalidates the Gartley pattern that I drew. And I have this drawn a couple different ways in a couple charts. These numbers are all very, very close, okay? So this would be a crazy ride. Think about that. 50K basically, down to 37, 38K, up to 56K, and dump. So stay tuned to this channel, because as we print candles on the daily, and I have this on the 4-hour as well, as we print candles and we're going up and down, this could be the crazy ride, guys, and you need to know how to capitalize on this. As long as this pattern doesn't become invalidated, you can make a lot of money. Guys, have a fantastic Tuesday. We'll talk to all of you soon.